So I got you guys a present. It's me, Blazeathunder. Hey there YouTube, Blazeathunder bringing you another video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Children's card game. Just kidding, Final Fantasy Type 0 is out on Friday. Not yet, but you know. We're going to be talking about Ace, Jack, 7, and Trey. So let's get right to the video. Let's start off with the trap of the banner. We have Trey from Final Fantasy Type 0, and his TM is going to be Knowledge. It's going to give Mage and Spirit 20%. Not that bad, pretty good. And let's go with his abilities. Now I'm only putting the abilities that are worth mentioning as far as every other character, but here we go. He has Freezing Rain. It's a shot because he's using obviously some sort of bow. It's gonna have a 30% chance to stop enemy for 3 turns, and I believe that's only one enemy, but I might be wrong. Next is gonna be Burst Delta, which is physical damage and HP drain 10% to all enemies. Pretty good if you need a little bit more sustain. And he's gonna have Barrage, which overall pretty good. And then Dynamite Arrow. Now it's physical damage with a turn delay 1 to all enemies. Now this isn't stop, this is turn delay, something new they're bringing in. Let's see if it can work for bosses, but I really do doubt it. Let's move on to the next one. Next on the banner, we're gonna have Jack. He's gonna also come in a 3-star base, going to 5 stars. He's really cool looking. Another cool looking Aikido cadet, really cool. His Trust Master is going to be Ignorance, which fills your limit breakout while in battle. It's okay, not really the best, but that's okay because he looks pretty cool. Let's go with his abilities. His main weapon is going to be a katana, and it's going to be a katana because his one of his passives is going to give you 20% attack when equipped with a katana. Next is going to be a strike. It's a one-hit KO, 30% chance to all enemies, and I really do doubt that this is going to work on bosses, but it's really good if you need to get through some dungeons and things. Next is going to be Wiquito, don't know. It's a counter, pretty much, 30% chance, just like Amaranth, anybody else. Lightning Flash is essentially another barrage. It's going to hit 4 times to random enemies, really good. Cheer. This is pretty much new for not a supportish character, but attack and defense 40%, pretty good. And next we're going to have Piercing Gleam, physical damage, 40% debuff to defense for 3 turns, pretty good. Really cool character. I hope I get him if I'm going to pull for him. Let's go on to the next character, which is going to be 7. Here we have another cool looking unit, 7 from Final Fantasy Type 0. This is going to be really good. She comes in at 4-star base. You're gonna have to get her from a gold crystal going to 6 stars, really good, and a same job as all the rest. Her TM is gonna be Discernment, really good. It's gonna nullify poison, blind, sleep, silence, paralysis, confusion, disease, and stone. Yes, it's not as good as Kefka's or as Tillith's, but it's gonna nullify a lot of things since theirs it's gonna nullify everything pretty much. Let's go down to her abilities. She's gonna have Takabe, which is a passive, elemental resist 10%, pretty much lower than Cloud of Darkness, but still pretty good. We're gonna go, she's also gonna be able to use Focus, Magic and Spirit 40%, also really good. Now Diving Strike, physical damage and decreased Spirit 40% for 3 turns, really good. And I really think this is for one person. I don't think it's AoE, but I might be wrong, who knows. But it's still pretty good if it is. Now we have Elemental Attack. It's going to do magic damage and decrease fire, ice, and lightning by 50%. 50% for 3 turns to 1 enemy. That's going to be really good. It's a really good looking character. I hope to get her in the banner as well. Now let's go to the main event. The King of Games. Just kidding, that's me, but Heart of the Cards Master. Here we have Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Just kidding, Ace from Final Fantasy, and he's gonna come in at a base 5 stars. That means you're gonna have to get him from a rainbow, going to 6 stars. His job, same as the rest. Now he's gonna have a Trust Master reward called Acceptance, and you have to accept that you're gonna get Magic and MP up, and that's 30 for Magical and 20 for MP. Really cool. He's gonna just be using his cards. So far we don't have any really cards to throw out, but we might have them in the weapons. I don't think it's coming in right now, but maybe the next time it would be pretty cool, but so far he doesn't have it. Let's go in with his abilities. He's gonna have Attack Hand, Support Hand, Life Hand, and Spirit Hand, and what these are gonna do, they're gonna have a chance to do either some damage, some healing, or recovery in some type of way, or stop, since support hand's gonna stop. And there are a lot of them. There are a lot. I haven't listed them because it was really big, but they're gonna essentially do a lot depending on what you get. And that's why I call them the heart of the cards, because it's just like 70%, 40%, 30%, 10% to like do one of those effects. It's really cool. I hope to get them just because it just looks fun. You know, your chances to be throwing out cards left and right. Next, he's gonna have auto refresh, and he's gonna recover MP every turn. I believe it's 5%. Next, he's gonna have tri beam laser, magical damage, and it's pretty much another Ultima, just a different name. So really cool unit. I hope to get them. If I don't, oh well. But hard the cards, man. Hard the cards. Let's see if you're lucky enough to get them. Now that we're done with the 4 people on the banner, let's talk about the event that's going to happen. So with Type 0 coming in, they're also bringing in Academia, and that's mostly where they were studying if you've played the game. They're coming in with a nice, pretty cool, pretty much a MOG event for rare summoning tickets, limited abilities, stuff like that, and I'm going to go through them. I think we're going to go with what you get first as rewards for clearing everything, so let's see what you do. We're going to get a rare summoning ticket for the first one, some Phantoma, which is pretty much the currency of this event, or what you're going to be getting in the event. More Phantoma. After that, we're going to get Phantoma again, and then at the end, 500 Lapis. They changed it up this time. I guess we were getting too many Moogles, getting too many TMs, probably, and that's really good to change it up once in a while. But let's go with these exclusive abilities that characters are going to get. I'm pretty sure that Ace is going to be getting cut cards. Insult to Injury is probably going to be any of them, of the Type 0 to get them, and Twin Spells as well, most likely. It looks like we can get Trust Moogles anyway from the MOG event, so that's going to be good. And for the most part, you want to get these characters. I'm going to be getting them for sure, because, you know, we have to grind this out a little bit, and they just look cool. As far as the weapons that we're going to get with their equipment, we're going to get Survival Edges, looks like to be a dagger, and Rune Trigger, some sort of gun. They don't have high stats, but they look that they're not so bad. Oh, and a unusual artifact, giving us 15 attack, 15 defense, and 5 HP. Not bad, but I don't think it's the best to be going for the equipment. Maybe we might get enhancement equipment, we never know, but I highly doubt it. The other events have been better on getting this equipment, I would say, but if you just want to have them as a collector you are, I say why not? Why not get them? With this event being another grind out event, we're gonna have another monster appear sometimes, not all the times if you're lucky, all the time, but you know, keep it real. It's gonna be the Duplicorn, I believe that's how you announce it. Gonna be some sort of monster with 2 horns. And it's gonna be ferocious. We're gonna be able to obtain 3,000 Phantoma points, and we can either escape or use smoke to leave, and or escape. Sorry. And I think for all the better players out there, it's probably gonna be pretty easy, like every other event. I think they just added the little escape or smoke for the new players that weren't able to defeat it before. And I doubt you're gonna be getting the 3,000 Phantoma currency for escaping. If you do, then everyone's going to be doing it, and I'll probably make a video on it, or like as a comment. But I think it's going to be roughly easy. Let's just see what we can do later. There you have it. That's what I think. My thoughts on Final Fantasy Type 0. And let's go with the should you pull. Should you pull for this banner? I think you should actually pull for this banner. They're all pretty cool looking characters. Even Jack, who just goes to a 5-star base. Look at him, he has clouds just going out of nowhere. You have the King of Games Ace, you have 7, and you have Trey. Trey's like half and a half, but you're most likely going to get him if you pull, and I think it's really cool. You want the currency to go up, you want to stop farming as soon as possible to get all those Moogles, those Trust Moogles, I should say, and I think it's going to be a good event. I just hope for the best, and yes, I do think you should pull. As you know, these characters aren't really the best. However, I think for our time, at least global, it's really good. Japan has a bunch of these characters waiting for a land, do all this other stuff. But I think these characters are pretty cool. You should pull for them, and they're getting some global exclusives. So you don't know if they're entirely bad. We're gonna have to wait to see Friday to see how good they really are, but I know for me at least, they're cool characters. I just want to have them in my inventory, you know what I mean, as a little tiny part of me as a collector. And that's my final thoughts. Thank you guys for watching my Final Fantasy Type 0 review. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe for future content. My Twitch is at twitch.tv/Blazeathunder. If you ever want to come check me out, I'm usually streaming between Monday and Friday, 6 to 10. And if you have any comments, just leave them below. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. And as for that, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.